Hello 1301 students, this is your instructor Miss Moore. I just wanted to make this short video to try and help you out if you're struggling getting Mindtap started, especially because some of the technology wasn't working in some of my classrooms and so I wasn't able to show you personally. But those of you that were in class as well with technology, this will just be a good reference so if you have questions or concerns. So real quick, just starting at South Plains College's home page, there's actually a link right up at the top right hand side to go to Blackboard. So this is where we manage all of our classes. All of your SPC classes should show up on Blackboard. It's going to ask you for your username and password. That should be the same login information that you have for My SPC, for registration. If you're not sure what that is, you'll need to contact Amy Shriver in the Blackboard office. She will be able to help you out. Again, her name's Amy Shriver. And her email is just ashriver@southplainscollege.edu, and you can always look her up and find her phone number. So anyway, hopefully most of you know this login information, and so you type in your login information and it will log you into the system. You will, your interface may be a little bit different than mine as an instructor, but it's the same basic concept. You should be able to see your courses. This shows you your courses here, or you can go to the courses tab and it's going to show you what courses you're enrolled in. Mine look a little different because there are several classes in one. You'll click on Composition 1 and it'll bring you to our class's home page. Again, the class name should be up here in the left hand corner. There shouldn't really be anything in the middle area that you'll use or that I'll use for the class, but what I'm concerned about is getting over here to the left hand menu. If yours is not showing up, it may just be you need to click this little drop down box and it will show up. In fact, let me show you a little bit more what yours would look like. Oh no, I had it right. So yours is going to look like this, and again, if you don't see that blue area, click the arrows down to expand the menu. There should be 4 links here. The only link you want to be concerned with is weekly docs and assignments. So you're going to go ahead and click on that, and your week 1 assignments should be in this weekly folder. As we go throughout the course, each week will appear on the Friday or Saturday of that week. So we're going to click on week 1. As you see here, I've got some resources for you. I've got your course syllabus and schedule that you can look at, print off if you need to. I've got these Mindtap access instructions. These are going to help you if you're struggling. They're also going to help you know when to put your code in. If you have any trouble, you may look at that. However, this is the link that we're all worried about. This is the Mindtap link. And so remember to turn off your pop-up blockers, and when you click on this link, your Mind link is going to open, theoretically. However, for you, it's not going to open directly. It's going to give you the option of putting in your access code or waiting. I suggest not to wait. Go ahead and put in your access code if you know it. And if you're still waiting on your book, the beauty of it is that you can access it even without your book. So your Mindtap window is going to open. It'll look just like this. I'm trying to get it in my screen. Again, either by entering your access code or bypassing that step for now. It should open up. Yours will look similar to this, however yours is only going to have these 3 yellow links. because I've hidden these. So it's going to pop up with the 3 things you need to do for this chapter. Notice that the orange tells you that this counts for your grade. When you go into an activity, so this is basically going to take you to the E version of the text, and it's bringing you to a certain, it may start you off at the start of the chapter, but then it's going to bring you to a certain activity. So you always want to scroll all the way down your page, and this is the activity for this week, Reading for Better Writing. So it tells you what questions you're going to answer. The important thing is that you've got to go up here and go to the drop down box, and this is going to start your assignment for you. We do have to be a little patient with the technology. It takes a couple of seconds to get going. So this is what's counting towards your grade, is you're going to answer these questions about the essay that is in the e-text. So you'll just click Start Assignment Now. It's going to take you to the questions about the text. So the first question says, in a single sentence, what is the thesis of the essay? So you're going to write a single sentence that tells me what the thesis of the essay is. Now it has this check my work here. This is only going to apply after I've graded it, so you're not going to be able to get any feedback immediately. I'm going to have to grade it first. So once you're finished, I doubt it's going to let me submit it. Once you submit it for grading, that is when I will be able to view it. Now, word of warning, the technology has a little glitch in it. After you've completed an assignment like this, it's going to show up as a 0 to you. That simply means that I have not graded it. So please don't worry if you have zeros. That just means I haven't graded the assignment. I'll be sure to let you know when I have graded assignments so that you can go in and check and see what you made on the assignment. So this is one of the activities you'll do for Chapter 1. Anytime you want to go back to that original screen, you can click the home button up here and it'll take you. There's also the X's in your different windows, so you can exit out of that activity. If you notice, this also says counts towards grade. Notice that I've even started it at, some people have already submitted it, which is great. So on this one, you'll click on the reflecting on your learning, and it'll bring up just a question to ask you. I do ask that you put your full effort into these questions, and I will grade them accordingly. Okay, so that's just what the Mindtap's going to look like. I know most of our problems were just getting into the Mindtap, so I'm hoping that I've corrected those problems. We will see as you watch this video if you're able to access Mindtap once you've seen this video. While I have you here, I want to show you just a couple of things about Mindtap. First of all, remember it does always tell you the due date, so you know when an assignment is due every Friday at 11. You're never going to miss an assignment. If you get to this page, it's going to tell you everything that's due. Notice on the right hand side of the screen, there's these apps. This is for your benefit. Here's the full ebook online, so you can read online. You don't have to have your paper copy with you. There's also a glossary. There's a progress where it'll let you know how you're doing in the class, what you've completed. Here's the read speak that I was talking about that will read the text to you. There's a dictionary. There's just all sorts of helpful resources here that are going to just benefit you as you go through the course. Of course, the things that count towards your grade are the Mindtap learning paths that you access here. So let me exit out of this really quickly, And again, just show you that the week 1 folder should have these links on there. As far as I know, they should be showing up. You should be able to get them. Remember that if you have your pop-up blocker on, that could be a reason that you're not being able to access it. Also, if you still have trouble, you may want to try using a different web browser. I would suggest Firefox or Google Chrome. So that could be an issue that you're having. So I'm hoping that this has kind of helped you see where you need to go to access your homework that's due Friday before 11 p.m. Also, I hope this helped you see where you will go for any of the links for Mindtap. Next week, on Friday evening or Saturday morning, your week 2 folder will pop up. You'll see that assignment. You'll see the Mindtap links that will tell you what homework you need to accomplish in Mindtap that week. And then, of course, we won't meet until Wednesday, so we have a little break. I'm hoping that this will help explain how to access the Mindtap link. If you have trouble with your access code, please contact Cengage customer support. You can find their numbers under week 1. I'll just go in right now and put that link for you. Also, if you look at the Mindtap access instructions, this will kind of show you what it's going to look like to put your access code in. Oh, and they have all the support you need. So if you need help, you can always call these numbers and they will help you, because if it's an issue with the access code, there's not much I'm going to be able to do. A student had that problem yesterday. It was resolved within the hour. So be sure and log on as soon as possible and make sure that you can log on. And I look forward to seeing your work in Mindtap. I think it's going to be really beneficial to you and beneficial for the class and for the rest of your college career. So I will leave you with this. I hope that you can figure it out from here. If you're still struggling, please let me know, because I do expect you to do your assignment before 11 p.m. on Friday. Thanks so much for your feedback and your participation in class today. I hope you have a good weekend, and I will see you next week.